guess we should start with introductions.
Yeah. It was going on. I go by the name of Cobra Karate, sipping on this grape juice, not getting loose.
Are you in rehab or something?
No, I'm just chilling, man. I really don't care to drink around this time. You know what I'm saying? I usually wait for like later.
Mm.
And also so I could, gather thoughts and everything. So I definitely don't make an ass of myself, and everything. I'm a little high though. I am a little high though.
I think that was a large part of what we do is you making an ass out of yourself for being drunk.
And man, because sometimes, I want to be able to, reiterate myself.
Right.
And
Recidivate, yeah.
All that, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I'm on point sometimes, because sometimes I'll be hearing what you be saying.
Right.
You know so it's soberness.
So, by the way, I'm D-Mobile across the global, aka Bill Cosby. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be.
That doesn't even sound right though. AKA Bill Cosby.
I think it makes me laugh, and I like it. So
it's like, I don't know. It's like, I think after that, it should be Creepy Man or Dirty Man. It's like,
I would have let it go after the first time. It would have been a throwaway joke, but because you shit on it so hard, now that's my name now. So
then why you call yourself Creepy Man? That's it, Creepy Man. D-Mobile across the global, aka Creepy Man.
Maybe I might add that.
Hey, because you want to go with Bill Cosby, you might want to call it Creepy Man.
I might add that later, but
now you Creepy Man. But yeah. Back to us saying, old age, how this shit hits you. It's like me working my job. I have to be on my feet a lot. So I'm at the point right now. Fuck these stylish shits. It's all about comfort now.
Yeah.
That's what, comfort. You know what I'm saying? I be buying Nikes and shit. Yo, the shits is narrow. They gave me a fucking bunion. I had to go to the fucking doctor, get that shit, get that shit removed, and I'm over
balance.
Son.
Balance.
Son, and guess what I did? I came across Marshalls. They had a $15 pair of all white New Balance, the walking comfort kinds. Yo, best motherfucking decision I ever had. All I've been looking for is those kinds.
Yo, I've been having foot problems for like the past 3 or 4 years. And I wear New Balance a day. And I bought a pair maybe a month ago. They were like $170, but I got them on sale, clearance, double clearance, whatever. And the best decision I ever made. They're so good that sometimes when my feet hurt, I will put them shits on to make the pain go away.
Yeah,
that's how good they are.
So they're like foot blankets of medicine.
Yeah. Blankets of medicine, yeah.
That's what they are. I'm saying, give me them foot blankets. I'm saying, they shouldn't even call New Balance. They call foot blankets.
Yep.
That's what they feel like.
Yep. And it's funny, like the sneaks I showed you, the ones I thought that I got beat. Oh, I took them back and they fixed them, by the way. The ones I thought I got beat on, the foam posits, they're crazy comfortable too. But the shit is, they're crazy comfortable. But the shit is, you take them shits off and put some New Balance on, those shits feel like prison. Like, compared to New Balance, they feel like foot jail.
Of course. It's like niggas is constantly just on your foot. That's on your foot. And the thing is, when you in some uncomfortable shoes, that shit fucks up your whole mood. It fucks up. Yo, it's to the point you don't even want to fucking eat.
Word.
Because my feet hurt. It's like, nigga, you got them halfway off under the desk. You just, it's like, yo, you taking them shits on. Yo, that shit's a fucking hassle. Put some motherfucking foot blankets on, aka New Balances. Nigga, you like you walking on air. I feel like breakdancing. I feel like breakdancing.
Yep. Yep. It feel like breakdancing.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly what they are.
Word. I agree.
You know what I'm
Agree
saying?
to that. I'm having one beer. I need to loosen up.
You need to loosen up one beer?
Yeah, I'm a lightweight.
And that's another thing, yo. ever just do some stupid shit, thinking like with the intention of saving, but you end up spending more?
Yeah.
So the other day, a couple days ago, right? I'm gonna say Thursday, I was like, oh, I want a little sip. Let me go get a pint. Let me go get a pint of Hennessy, whatever, privilege, whatever. It costs about $26, whatever. Bought that thinking like, I don't want to get too. I'm just gonna drink today and I won't drink for the rest of whatever. So I do that. Boom. The next day, my father-in-law's here. Me and my wife, we talking outside. Moves right. I was like, oh, you know what? Let me get another drink.
Get another drink.
Go there, fucking buy a half pint of Hennessy. Buy a fucking pint of Hennessy again. $26. If I would have just fucking, instead of trying to save on fucking Thursday and just bought the pint, I'd still have $2 in my pocket.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Yeah, I was so fucking pissed.
Yeah. That's like when you, during this quarantine, trying to order food off of like Uber or Postmates or Grubhub, shit like that. Mm-hmm. You start bargain hunting.
Dang.
And a lot of times you end up fucked up because, it would have been cheaper if I just would have did this. You know what I mean? Like, this is a pain in the dick.
And the food would have tasted better.
Yeah. But the cool thing about, you heard of Postmates, right?
Yeah.
The cool thing about Postmates is they got a Black-owned business tab in there.
Oh, really?
So it puts me onto all the Black-owned spots that are near me. So I can fuck.
We all know the Black-owned spots here is African spots, basically. That's all they got.
Ain't no African spots out here.
Oh yeah. Shit, I'm thinking about getting some African food myself today.
Yeah, I wish I could. I miss that rice with the egg for no reason.
Dang. And
why the fuck is there a boiled egg in there?
Yo, it's for flavor. It's for flavor. I don't fuck with it. I always hated it. That's one of the reasons why I hate boiled eggs.
I eat that motherfucking boiled egg every time.
Don't make me corned beef. Don't make me corned beef stew with some white rice and then put the boiled egg on it. I don't want it. Yo, I don't like boiled eggs for that reason. Ever since I was a kid, I never liked it. But it's for flavor. That's what it's for.
My nigga, I used to go to Anachi Chrome, get the motherfucking beef with the rice, and I would eat that boiled egg and that cabbage slaw shit.
It's like
whatever that shit is.
Like the African salad, like the African coleslaw.
Yeah, whatever the fuck. I ate everything that was in that plate. Yeah, almost ate the spoon.
Shit. Well, yeah, man, let's get into it. We can start off a little light. What do you think about Kanye running for president?
That's light.
Yeah, that's light.
That's light.
That's very light.
I don't think it's a big deal because what people don't know is for years, celebrities have been running for presidency. About maybe 8-9 years ago, a porn star ran for presidency. Her name was Mary Carey, and she ran for the presidency. And it was either presidency or she ran for governor of California. I don't remember.
I did not know that.
So my point being is, a lot of times this crazy shit happens. When Trump ran, I thought it was another one of those jokes like Mary Carey, like the porn star. I thought it was a joke. So I don't know. I'm not really sweating Kanye because I think I think that as a whole, people will look at it as a joke. I don't think nobody's gonna take him seriously.
Shit, they took him serious when he turned his life to God and made a God album.
Well, that was just to get his black fan base back.
They was like, oh, Kanye got saved. Kanye's over here preaching the word. Oh man, nigga, they was going crazy.
Yeah, that's the real Book of Eli shit. All you got to do is wave the Bible at people, and they fuck with you.
Yo, I was like, what the hell is this? I was like, yo, y'all really falling for this? It's like, Kanye, one of them dudes. He does shit spur of the moment. Like today, it's like, oh, I want to do this. Tomorrow, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's just like no balance. There's just no balance for him. He's either hot or he's fucking cold.
Today,
hot as a motherfucking pistol.
Today he loves God. Tomorrow I am a God.
Well. He always been saying. He always been saying he is a God. He always been saying that. But
no, he hasn't always been saying that. In the beginning, in the very beginning, when Jesus walks, he was kind of against all that kind of negative. Don't talk about God shit.
I think
he used to speak about it.
I think he had all those marbles at the time.
Huh?
I think he had all those marbles at the time, and he wasn't corrupted as of yet.
I'll tell you what happened with Kanye. He never got over his mother passing.
I think yes. I think that burned a nerve somewhere, and it burned an important nerve. And now I think he should be getting therapy, some type of mental health counseling or something, because you can obviously see he has some type of problem.
Like, he's always been a strange individual. You can tell that he was one of those people that even if he wasn't a famous millionaire celebrity, he would behave like a famous millionaire celebrity. You remember those niggas that went to high school and act like they were superstars and they were just kind of weird?
Yeah.
You can tell he was gonna be like that, whether or not. So I think what pushed his brother over the edge, one, fame, you know what I'm saying, being ostracized, not being around normal people. And then his mother died. His mother was his whole world.
Yep.
And I think my man is fucked up over it. And I think he's still kind of fucked up after the car accident. I think the car accident fucked him up too.
Yeah, had some type of post-traumatic stress, but as far as with his mother and everything like that, I think his mother was the moral compass and the one that kept him grounded. The one to be like, yo, nigga, you kind of fucking up, flipping. You know what I'm saying? She reeled back in. And once he didn't have that, and at the same time, like, you basically damn near losing a piece of you, it's like, how do you function now? You know, and then
his high school sweetheart, what was that chick? The one that he was gonna marry on the third album?
Damn.
I think that around that, because that's around the time his mom died. It's around the time, maybe a year or so, give or take, that he left that girl. I think that's when he started to fly off the rails, man. And it's just that superstar shit. You go from being a regular person to a superstar, you get weird.
And it's like the more famous, like you got these high profile celebrities that are rich, that normally are considered very, very strange, very weird individuals. And then once you get around other people that are like that, what you guys are doing that's normal to you is fucking weird to regular people. Right. But the thing is that now you're in a safe space, this rich safe space, where other people are just like you, and you continue those behaviors, whatever those behaviors are. But as of the norm, they're not. That's why you have all these crazy, quote unquote Hollywood rituals and all these things, and it's almost kind of like a real place.
I don't believe in none of that shit. Your facts is backwards.
I do. Like to a point. Like I was saying, it's just like you have these elite clubs, like these very elite people with money that could buy these clubs and like, hey, if you're strange, come here. This is a safe place where you could be yourself and you don't have to put on this mask and hide or whatever. And they could create certain places like that, especially if you have money, and you can keep it very low key. You can keep it anonymous. You have these high profile people that are in government, everything like that are in these places, not on some satanic ritual type shit, but I'm talking about like that sadomasochist, those sexual torture places. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about niggas drinking kid blood and shit like that. And I'm saying no. I'm talking about niggas like, yo, you want to go over here and be weird, act like a kid and all this and wear a diaper and all that? Hey, you can go here. There's a safe space, but you got to pay this money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So not to go off a tangent, but I'm saying, but that's...
Yeah, you said a lot of shit right there, but I feel you.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, saying he's a part of those cults or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
You act.
Yo, so I feel like, to answer your question, I'm not too worried about Kanye running for presidency, because I also feel like one day he gonna wake up and be like, nah, chill, I'm good, I'm not doing this no more.
Now he'll definitely do that. He'll be like, you know what, my people, I've led you astray. He'll give his long rant and he'll be like, yo, I don't know what I was thinking, I'm sorry. And then he'll throw in a shameless plug for his sneakers or something like that, or what's coming next.
But his crazy ass So here's the shit. His crazy ass shoes and shit. Like the funny shit is, I kind of like them.
Oh, I like them too,
but
you know.
No, not the Yeezys, the Adidas joints. Those are crazy. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the new weird shit he came out with.
Oh, the shit that look kind of like Transformers and shit.
I kind of like that shit, but if it was for like $2 in Walmart and you put it on your kids' shoes, like I think that looks kind of cute or cool or whatever the word. Like, but if you talk about some high fashion shit for like 90, 100, 200, whatever they price they are, it's ridiculous.
Them shits are like Transformers. Like if they were real Transformers, they would be Decepticons for me, first of all.
Like I think if I had a kid and he wanted to put those on his shoes, I would be like, oh, that looks kind of cool. I like that.
Like them shits look like if you get bored, you could just take them off, transform them into the fucking robot, and just play with the shit and just fucking, you know what I'm saying? That's what them shits look like to me. Like I'm like,
them shits look like you can put them on your feet when you go swimming.
Something. They're gonna make you like float on water, make you swim faster or something. I don't know. Jump higher.
Oh my God. Them shits look like they act as a flotation device in case of a water landing.
Something. Or some new recyclable save the earth type shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't even made out of real leather. You know what I'm saying? It's like
them shits look like they're made out of marshmallow fluff.
Right. And you see the slippers? The slippers that he got.
Yeah. I've never been to jail, but people say they look like prison shoes.
Look like prison shoes. Straight up look like prison shoes. And the rehab shoes. You know what I'm saying? You go to bring them to the rehabs and shit. We used to work there. Niggas had them shoes. Matter of fact, in my spot, they got them shoes.
Out of control.
Yeah, man. I'm like, yo, that is not fashion. And plus, he was talking about he wanted to make the White House Wakanda.
A what?
He said he wanted to make the White House like Wakanda. Yeah, so look at his policies. The policies are crazy.
So he said he wants to make the White House look like Wakanda.
Or something
fictional comic book country.
He wants to make the White House like Wakanda, he said. Something like that.
So what is he saying? He wants to have bald chicks with spears?
I don't know.
He wants to have the Adora Milaje there? Like,
it beats the hell out of me. But I'm just like, yo, there should be some type of requirement for a person to run for president. There has to be some type of requirement, because after this shit, you know what I'm saying, with the whole Donald Trump presidency, they're gonna be like, yo, we almost lost the world. So yeah, we need to get back to the drawing board and shit. This is like, this nigga, you can't tell me this nigga ain't Cobra Commander for real.
Yo, so here's the shit. I don't think running for the presidency, you should have a requirement. I think there should be requirements on people who can fucking vote. You have to pass like a fucking intelligence or a psychological evaluation in order to vote.
That's true.
I think there should be a psychological evaluation for almost anything you do. Like, you should have to prove that you're not crazy in order to buy a gun. You should have to prove that you're not crazy in order to buy alcohol. Like, I feel like you should be able to prove that you're not psychologically crazy to do a lot of shit in this country. And I think that if that changed, then the way we handle mental illness will change.
Yeah, no, definitely. But that's even the thing, though. It's just like sometimes mental health can be an scapegoat or could give you a pass on certain things. And that's where the shit gets tricky. Because
but that's what I'm saying. It won't be given a pass no more if we correctly deal with mental health in this country. If everybody saw a psychologist at some point in their life, if we made that a way for everyone, like, I don't know, like every year you get a physical exam, every year you should get a mental exam.
You should get a mental exam.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if we made it our business to help or deal with, whatever word you want to use, people with mental disabilities, then the way we look at mental disabilities will change.
No, definitely will. definitely will. But majority of people, but they do say majority of people, a lot of the people that are diagnosed are usually misdiagnosed. And so therefore, with that situation it comes on a situation where you're pushing pills at this person. Oh, this person has some type of PTSD. This person has some type of trauma. This person has some type of schizophrenia, such and such, this and that, where sometimes it may not even be that. But then here you go, if you have this agenda, hell, take this pill. This is going to make you feel better, but it's a reaction to this. So what we're going to do, we're going to give you this to react to this. The next thing you know, niggas got the big bloated belly doing the fucking, the fucking cerebral shuffle and shit and fucking out of their mind. But it's very tricky when you start involving mental health with a lot of things.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like as a kid, every year when you went to school, you had to have your shots. You had to have your yearly physical.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I feel like they should just add a small component where you have to speak to a psychologist for an hour or whatever every year when you went back to school, and not like a diagnosis, but more like a where this person is mentally.
Yeah.
Like, this person could go here if not treated. This person could go here if not treated, sort of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, something like that.
Yep, because every single time when a person with mental illness explodes, they usually say, damn, I should have talked to him more, or why did that person constantly speaking to them about their problems.
Yep.
So
it's always, oh, we had no idea. He seemed so normal.
Yep, seems so normal. But sometimes it's like, yo, sometimes you gotta ask your brother, yo, are you okay? How are you feeling today? Whatever. Anything that's troubling you, whatever. That's true. It's definitely true.
Word to Big Bird.
So how niggas out there wearing their mask and shit?
So it just depends on where you go. If you go to the more hoodie spots, motherfuckers ain't wearing their mask. The white hoodie spots or the black hoodie spots, niggas ain't wearing their masks. Like right now in the neighborhood I live in, white hood and nothing but lower class white folks. These motherfuckers ain't wearing their masks. They look at me like I'm crazy when I got mine on.
And then it's just like, nigga, don't come around me with that COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, don't come around me over here with that shit.
Somebody I work with came down with it, bro. They shut us down. We're shut down right now.
Oh yeah?
We're shut down for the next week. Someone I work with came down with it. She was at a training, and all the staff was at the training.
Damn.
So they had to shut it down.
Like, at my job, if someone catches it, they send a nigga home. Said like, yo, wait till you come back in a couple weeks, whatever.
Hell no, they shut us down.
Well, we can't because we're a 24-hour hospital, so that's why we're usually required every shift to wipe and spray the whole shit down.
Right.
Designated for that, which is like, all right, whatever. But I mean, it works. But it's like majority of people that are catching it, they're getting it from the outside and then they're coming in. But the good thing is that motherfuckers out wear masks and shit, and my job it's required. And plus, you're temp too, so. But for the people that's asymptomatic, you know, it's hard to tell. But yeah, but like, yo, all these videos, like, I don't understand. Yo, there's a lot of entitled white people out here showing their ass when it comes to putting on these masks. I'm saying, you want motherfuckers to follow directions, but yeah, y'all motherfuckers are entitled and be like, yo, I ain't putting on a goddamn mask. Fuck that. This lady, I saw a video with a lady, she was trying to buy shit. The lady was like, yo, I'm not ringing shit up until you put your mask on, and plus I need an ID. She was like, why you need an ID? She was like, hold up the fucking line. They was like, just give her a fucking ID. So she's over here typing in the code. She's like, yo, I didn't ring nothing up. What are you doing? So she finally gets it and goes, oh, I'm rich. I got a I got a platinum card, blah, blah, blah. Yo, I wanted to smack that bitch. I swear to God. If I would have had a back press, I would threw it at her ass. Yo, to me, take this shit out of hand. You know what I'm saying?
People, I swear people, whenever you're in a spot where everyone has a mask, there's always one nigga that don't got a mask. And I swear they're looking at niggas like, yo, I dare you to try me. I dare you to say something about me not wearing my mask.
Seriously, I think niggas be trying to end like niggas be trying to look for some shit. Like, and then it's just like, yo,
I don't say nothing to them because if you don't want to wear your mask, just stay away from me. Whatever. Like,
it's just like,
me. Like,
yeah, then all, you know what I'm saying? Then you got all these people, all these videos of motherfuckers not minding their business, talking about what are you doing here? Nigga, I'd be damned if I go up and stop and shop, a motherfucker ask me what the fuck am I doing here? I'm like, nigga, if you don't get the fuck on, let me go buy this motherfucking steak before I bust your ass, get the fuck out of here.
Wait. What do you mean somebody ask you what you doing here?
No, I'm saying, like, there's a lot of these videos of people not minding their fucking business.
Oh.
Like, like today there was I saw a video with a guy waiting outside of his house in his car. Supposedly, Neighborhood Watch comes up, hey, what are you doing here? You know, he's like, motherfucker, I live here, right? Well, I know everybody in this neighborhood. Nigga, you know everybody except the black people. What the fuck? Like, I've been here. It was his house and shit. It was like a big thing. Like, I've been seeing a lot of these videos and shit like that. Like, people trying to go into their house. Why you going to that house? I live here. Oh, who are you? Like, yo, nah, fuck that. If I have the right to be here in certain places, do not ask me no motherfucking questions, especially if you motherfucking civilian.
Right.
Because all the shit that's going on, yo, do not get it twisted. Niggas will still whoop your ass. Niggas will still put hands on you and feet on you.
Right.
Do not test me.
Do not.
Fuck that. It should be on high alert. Like, every time I have a white person looking at me, like, I'm saying, like, I'm starting to, like, what are you looking at me now for? Like,
I think so. I think that's
gonna ask me a question
right now. I think that's problematic right now because I'm on high alert too, and I think that's why niggas need to chill. Because like the video last week we was talking about with the lady pulling the gun on the black folks. I think everybody overreacted in that
big time.
video. I think everybody overreacted. But at the same time, if I'm the white lady, if I got my piece on me, when I feel any sort of way, the Thule is coming out. Period. When I feel any sort of way like it might get into an altercation, I'm not fighting nobody. The Thule's coming out.
Yeah.
So
See for me, if I had a thing on my hip, I'm already thinking like, yo, I have the power to fucking take this person's life if I want to. But so I know anything I do, I have to be motherfucking smart. So I'm not pulling out unless a motherfucker really, really swinging. And I'm talking about really swinging.
Well, I'm not giving them the chance to swing.
Because the thing
no more.
Because I don't want to make it a situation where it's basically it's his word against. I'm saying it's his word against mine, and things are miscommunicated, you know, and shit like that. So I want to make sure, well, motherfucker, I know my life is in danger, and like, all right, cool, you going crazy, nigga, back up. You know what I'm saying? It's like I ain't talking about I'm gonna hit him. I'm saying
the Thule is coming out.
I'm just saying. I mean,
so here's the shit. When the lady got behind her car, what would have happened is she would have backed up. The lady would have been like, "Oh, you trying to hit me?"
Trying to hit me.
And then she would have got out of the car, and then the black lady would have whooped her motherfucking ass. Is what would have happened.
Exactly what happened.
So she's like, "I'm not getting my ass whooped. The heat is coming out."
And the thing is, I understand them just wanting to fucking leave because it's like, nigga, all right. And the funny thing is, the black lady kept on telling her, apologize. She said, okay, I'm sorry. The black lady, then after the black lady wasn't trying to hear that, I'm like, yo, you got your apology, just leave it.
And that's my point, bro. Like the shit that's going on in the media has got us so fucked up that people are doing dumb shit. Yo, from that video, it looked like the black people in that video was on some bullshit. Now, we don't know what happened prior. Like, before the video started, the white woman could have been mad, ignorant, and belligerent. She could have been.
Yeah.
We don't know that. What we know is she was like, yo, I'm sorry. Leave me alone.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, you don't want my sorry?
Yo.
Now you're talking to Mr. Smith and Mr. Wesson.
Hey, yo, I mean, I won't be so quick to pull out. Me, personally. I'm like, yo, both of them motherfuckers is in the wrong. I get it. You fear for your life, but when you pull that shit out, it's just like, yo, your life's gonna change. So that's another thing that, like, I feel like she reacted too quickly, but I think I would have done the same thing. But I feel like it would have been a mistake on my part, but I think I would have did the same thing. Like, because your options are fight or be like, get away from me. Mm-hmm.
Those are your options because that's what it's coming to.
And then
I'm not fighting.
Yeah, and then when the chick pulled out, talking about get the fuck back, obviously you can see that she was very scared by the way she was holding it and everything. She looked like, yo, what the fuck am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do now? And the black lady is still fucking running her mouth, talking about, oh, you gonna shoot me? You got a gun? No, they're gonna shoot me. Then you can hear the daughter in the back fucking crying, 15-year-old daughter. I'm like, yo, why are you putting your kids through this shit?
Get your kid and get out of there.
I'm saying, motherfucker, pull out a gun. Yo, back the fuck up. I'm like, yo, you got that? Okay, it's on film. Back up, and that's it. It's like, yo, that's the craziest shit.
That's the thing that people don't realize. Like, people talk about policemen and police brutality and police doing this, police doing that. I don't know, man. At the end of the day, a person with a gun is correct. For me, you put a gun on me, whatever you say, you're the captain now.
That's definitely true. That's definitely true. But some motherfuckers ain't getting that chance. Some motherfuckers.
Oh, no. I'm not talking about that. Nah. Of course, I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is when if a motherfucker got a gun, they are in charge at that point in time.
Got you. 100% correct. 100% correct. Nigga, I ain't playing no tough guy, nothing like that. Nigga, I want to live. And it's just like, yo, if I give you everything that you asked for and you end up shooting me anyway, you're a motherfucking bitch. You're an asshole for doing that shit. I gave you the shit.
Like, I'm not, just to clarify, I'm not saying, oh, these people need to stop resisting and they won't get shot. That's not what I'm saying. Yep. What I'm saying is when I get shot when DeMario gets shot by a police officer, you will know that police officer was 120% motherfucking wrong.
Yeah.
Because I'm
100%.
Like, there'll be no debate. There'll be no, oh man, well, it won't be nothing. It will be, yo, that nigga shot that nigga. Like,
I will not fucking resist. I'm telling you, nigga, as soon as you put the thing on, put your hand on the thing. I'm like, yes, sir, officer. Like, yo, exactly. If I get shot by a motherfucking cop, that nigga was wrong. Straight up.
And like,
in the air.
Like that lady in that video, like the lady was saying, get the fuck back. So she's like, oh, you ain't gonna shoot me. Look, there was probably a 1% chance that lady would really shoot her. But I'm not taking that 1% chance. You pull out a gun, you're the boss now. I'm leaving.
And the thing is, scared people will do anything when they're in survival mode. And
I don't think she was really in survival mode. I think she figured if I pull out, they'll leave me alone.
And then she was like on some shit like, please don't fucking approach this shit. Because you could see the adrenaline kicking in, you could see her heavy breathing, the way she was looking. It was basically like, yo.
But yeah, like
in her mind, she was like, yo, her mind was racing like on some shit like, yo, I'm gonna have to shoot one of these motherfuckers. Please
like,
don't.
I don't know. I don't think it escalated like that for her. I don't think she feared for her life. I think she thought as simple as if I get out of this car, or I think she figured the next thing that's gonna happen is fighting. Yeah. I'm not fighting. I'm pulling out my guns and they'll leave me alone. I think that's as far as she thought about it. Because I know that's what I would have been thinking. Like, all right, I'm not fighting these motherfuckers. I'm going to wave the magic wand and they'll leave. And that's another thing that people with guns need to realize. That people think guns are a magic wand. That you wave it and whatever you say is going to happen. And motherfuckers is crazy. So it ain't happening like that. You know?
Shit. Yeah, I know. But fucking, yeah. I'm not saying she was like she was thinking that, her life was in danger. Like the whole rush of it, saying I'm gonna have to kill one of these motherfuckers. Like
yeah. Because you heard about what happened in front of the youth center with a friend of ours, who I'm not gonna say their name, in the late '90s, maybe early 2000s. He pulled out,
The van.
He pulled out on some Latin Kings, and he was legally carrying. And the Latin King kid put on a whole show, like put the gun to his forehead, got down on his knees, took his shirt off, and was like, kill me, and all that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because
who the fuck it was.
Because the motherfucker knows you're not gonna kill me in front of all these people. Especially I'm unarmed. I can't harm you. You're not gonna kill me. But I'm not taking that chance, one. And the other one, if I'm the guy with the gun, I'm gonna have to start reevaluating what is gun worthy.
Exactly. No, exactly. And that's the thing. People don't realize, when you're able to legally carry, the responsibility that you have, is crazy. And the thing is, any given time, especially having that thing on your waist, some people have this sense of power it gives them, and it's like they're almost like waiting for that time to to pull it out and fucking use it, and then they always end up pulling out at the wrong time and end up using it at the wrong time.
It's a slippery slope. You know why? Because let's say you carrying that thing on you. Mm-hmm. You get into a scrape with somebody. Mm-hmm. Now you're fighting with them. It falls out. Now they're gonna go for it. You're dead. Yeah. So it's almost to the point where if you got the shit on you and you feel like it's about to get physical, but you don't want to pull it, you got to take it off, put it away, and say, all right, now I'm going to fight you. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you pull it out and say, back the fuck up, which they won't do sometimes. Mm-hmm. So it's crazy. Yeah,
and the thing is, and then now it's basically like, is your life in danger? And they talk about, nah, go ahead, shoot me. I'm like, nigga, is your life in danger? Because as soon as you hit them, that's attempted murder, regardless.
Yeah.
Now it's just basically, you gotta...
And if you can't prove the danger, it's assault with a deadly weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Just for brandishing it. So it's almost as if having a gun only makes you safer when the shit is on.
And that's what it's supposed to be. When the shit is on, like niggas coming at you with machetes and shit on, nigga, it's on. I
disagree. I think it should be before that. I think it should be, excuse me, sir. I realize you and I are having a disagreement. I am not going to get involved in fisticuffs with you. Yes. I do have this on me. Yes. If you touch me, I will shoot you with this. And the other person should go, thank you for notifying me. I will not touch you because I do not want to get shot.
Yes.
That's the way it should go.
Yeah, it should go like that. In a perfect way, it should go like that. But it goes, that's what you want to do? Okay. Nigga, I see you. Now you're like, fuck. Here we go.
Because if me and you are arguing, I shouldn't have to be afraid. I shouldn't have to be afraid to be bodily harm because of words. I'm sorry. I should be able to say, fuck you, you cut me off without you stabbing me in the neck.
Yeah, that too.
In a perfect world.
And you be seeing, exactly. And it goes back to saying, the mental evaluations on who should be able to carry a gun, that shit, because fucking road rage. I remember
there should be mental evaluations for driving a car. You should have to have some sort of mental thing for almost everything we do in this life. Yeah. And it should start with passing your grades in school.
Exactly.
Because there was kids at school that I'm surprised didn't stab me in the neck with a pencil. After knowing them when we grew up, like I'm surprised that motherfucker never killed me with a stapler. Like,
son, don't even start with that. That's just like a whole new different type of shit. Don't even get me that. Speaking of kids that we grew up with, because we lived in Plumlee and everything. Majority of Plumlee people are Puerto Rican.
Hold on, pause, real quick. I want to say, rest in peace is due. I want to say rest in peace to my man Keith Freeman, aka Puff Daddy. You will be missed.
Yeah, R.I.P. man.
But yeah, back to the script.
Damn, you kind of messed me up with that one. Fucking yeah. So what you think about the whole Goya situation? Now everybody talking Goya boycott.
I love the idea of the people being able to affect big business. I love the idea that even if the people are wrong, I'm not saying they are, but even if the people are wrong, I love the idea of the people coming together and saying, we're going to take down this organization because we don't like what they're doing. I love the idea. But the problem I have with it is we're going to run out of shit with the shit we're canceling. We're going to run out of shit because I saw a post someone put earlier says, oh, if you don't fuck with Goya no more, you better stop fucking with Facebook.
Facebook, yeah.
So we're going to run out of shit. I'm not saying we should stop. I just don't know.
Well, my rebuttal to the whole, if you're going to stop fucking with Goya, with the whole Facebook situation, Mark Zuckerberg, I'm not even speaking from what I see. Mark Zuckerberg, he has some type of balance with Trump. Where basically he will take some of his shit down and consider it hate speech. And at the same time, he'll promote his shit too. So there's like a yin and yang with him and everything. I'm not saying that, whatever, but yeah. I think that way. But at the end of the day, niggas ain't canceling Facebook because fucking Mark Zuckerberg hangs with fucking, he supports Trump. But Goya, on the other hand, where you have the large majority of consumers of that product are majority Latino, Latinos, and you have Caribbean, African American, people of color, basically support, support that product. And for that person, for the CEO to say, he's a great, Trump's a great leader and everything. Yeah, it's definitely a smack in the face. But then I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, CEO's a white dude. It's like a white dude with like a Russian last name. I'm like, yo, who the fuck owns this shit? And I was like, if that's the case,
owns it? Viacom.
Yo, probably. And I'm just like, yo, hold up.
Viacom own every goddamn thing.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're thinking like, damn, hold on, CEO, it's a white dude for Goya products? What the hell? Then I'm thinking like, oh, how stupid of me. I'm acting like this shit's made in the fucking basement. This is some big motherfucking corporation that fucking ships all over the fucking world. I'm saying like, it ain't Spanish people making that shit in their backyard, you know what I'm saying, or little warehouses anymore. This is a big fucking
They didn't do that shit by themselves.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, the people that probably made the product, yeah, they probably sold it. They probably sold it and basically kept the image and everything like that. But it's just like, goddamn, who the fuck's really running this shit?
Viacom, Illuminati, Jay-Z, all of it.
That's another thing too. So now I'm seeing all on social media, people trying to take advantage, talking about, I make sazon, I make adobo. And
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that either. But I'm not buying Spanish products from a person that's not Spanish.
When you buy Goya, that's what you're doing.
Son, didn't know that. But guess what? He ain't making it. He keeping a recipe that, that the original people for Goya made. He keeping that same recipe. Because the recipe of with sazon and adobo ain't changed, I'm saying, for years. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, I'm sorry. If a black person talk about, yo, I'm making sazon, I'm gonna be like, yo, good luck with that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me know how that turns out.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, just like I said it before. White people making coquito. What's that? No, I'm not buying that.
But see, that's the white people that you got on your timeline. I don't got none of that shit. I ain't seen none of that.
I'm just saying. And then it's like, just like I ain't buying pizza from an Asian dude. You know what I'm saying?
Never. There was a pizza place / Asian place right where Tedeschi's is. Used to be 24-hour store right there. My father bought pizza from there one time, and Chinese food. The Chinese food tastes like it had marinara sauce in it, and the pizza tastes like it has soy sauce in it.
There you go. There you go. The only thing I'm buying from Asian people is chicken French fries and tostones. That's it. That's it.
That is a complete contradiction of what you just said, but whatever. Yes, it is.
But
yes,
you know what I'm talking about. But you know what
they
I'm
don't
talking
eat tostones in Asia.
They don't. But guess what? The Asian dude, no, I think they're actually Chinese. Yo, I went to the store. He started saying, mira, mira, mira. I was like, yo, fuck me up a little bit. Then niggas started speaking Spanish.
That don't mean shit because we all know a white girl who got babies with Puerto Rican niggas who says mira and can make some tostones.
But they speak it fluent. But guess what? They got the recipe from, you know what I'm saying? Powers to be.
Same thing. You're a hypocrite.
No, yo, to a point. To a point. But that's all I'm getting though.
Okay.
So black people selling, so black people talking about they selling sofrito, sazon, adobo. I'm not buying it.
Not buying it.
Not buying it.
Not buying it.
Unless your spouse or your significant other is Puerto Rican or of that sort, gave you the recipe. I have to see.
Right.
There you go.
I fox with you.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, let's get into it, man. Man.
Let's get into
Jada,
what?
Jada.
Oh Lord.
August.
Oh Lord.
Will, the Smiths.
So here's my thing with it.
Go ahead.
I think that I don't think people really in their heart of hearts feel like Jada is a slut and Will is a clown. Right. I think that's just a joke. I think people just joking with that. Because I think we all know that both of them been fucking for years. Fucking loving it for years.
Yes. And my thing with that is like, one, I don't see anything wrong with Jada did because they both agreed that they were separate and they were both told to go their own separate ways because there was a chance that they may not be together. So she definitely made that clear.
Yeah. Anybody who has a real beef with what Jada did is bugging. They wasn't together. She was fucking some young nigga. What?
But now it goes back to what basically what everybody says. When it comes to situations with men and female, women sleep with motherfuckers for emotion.
Yeah.
Men basically do it for ego.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. It means like when a man does it, it means nothing. When a woman does it, it's something deeper that she's searching for or that she's missed or something that she wants. Emotion. You know what I'm saying? So it always comes down to that. Because basically the way I took it, right, you can kind of tell, I don't know, like for me, it kind of looks like Will was bothered by it a little bit. When she said, he goes, okay, tell him what he kept on saying, yeah, and what'd you do, Jada? And what'd you do, Jada?
Yeah.
Saying that, you know what I'm saying? And then when she said entanglement, right? She said entanglement. He was like, nah, call it what it is, an affair. I mean, relationship.
Relationship, yeah.
A relationship. And I'm looking at it like, yo, when it comes to women owning up to their fuck shit, they kind of downplay it a little bit.
I've always said that when it comes to women and shit of that nature, I don't mean no disrespect, but there's certain things that they will just straight lie about, bruh, and they will do it so much to where you start being like, damn, like women will do something with you sexually, and then lie about it so well that you think you made it up. You're like, maybe I didn't fuck her. Like I think when it comes to sexual shit, there's like a switch in women's mind that they're like, nope. Like she's sitting there saying I had an affair with him, but won't say it. But she's like she's downplaying it like, oh, it was an entanglement. Nigga, it was a relationship. You had a relationship with this man. And you can tell Will was a little bit bothered by it. He was like, no, you was like entanglement. He was like, no, you had a relationship. Say what it is, a relationship.
And I was just like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
and that's the shit though. If Jada could have stuck to her guns, because I've seen women do it. Jada could have stuck to her guns, and August Alsina would have been like, damn, was I high? Did I make that shit up? Did I not fuck with her? Because that's how good they be when it comes to shit like that.
Yeah, and also what you were saying about it the other day when you were talking about how this is already probably nullified, but the simple fact that and then they kept the shit in house, but the simple fact that August Alsina wanted to be a kiss and telling ass nigga, you know, out there, now they have to rehash this whole shit and bring it back up.
Yeah, see, I don't think Will is bothered. I really don't think he's bothered about her fucking around with whatever. I don't think he's bothered by that. I think the bothering part is, damn, it's all out there on Front Street, because that shit is embarrassing for both of them. For everybody involved, it's embarrassing.
It's
embarrassing for August. It's embarrassing for Jada. It's embarrassing for...
I'm saying it ain't embarrassing. He could have kept his mouth shut at the end of the day. If he keeps his mouth shut, we don't even know this is going on.
Yeah, so but now he looks like a clown, because he doesn't look like the smooth talker that got some old lady punani. He looks like the young nigga who didn't know what it was and got played.
No, he didn't get played. No, he knew what it was, because she even said she was in a relationship. And the thing is, you have Will Smith talking about it, talking like, yo, the way he was saying it, he's like, no, he was in a relationship. That bothers him to that point. Because at one point in time, yo, they were split. He was like, yo, I was done with you. The simple fact of him saying, yo, I was done with you, yo, he's still a little bit hurt. Because he has to get his shit off like, okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I said I was done with you. Whatever. I was done with your ass. I'm saying he made a thing. And then now it's just like, yo, don't try to sugarcoat and said, yo, it's an entanglement. Now it's a relationship. So somewhere between that, basically, if they was trying, I'm saying they was probably on the verge of working shit out, and she was trying to basically figure out what this motherfucker talking about. Yo, I'm about to get back with my husband, and you know what I'm saying? This is kind of hard for us.
I think all of that is bullshit. I don't think they was really on the verge of breaking up. I think that's just the way they get down. I think that's just the way they get down. I think they have a don't ask, don't tell policy, or maybe they do tell. I think that's just the way they get down. I think that they fuck around with people. I think Will Smith. I think when he said that Will gave him his blessing, I don't think he was lying about that.
Nah, I don't think
he was lying about that. I think Will knew full and well what was going on with them, but that's just the way they get down. But because it's out there on Front Street, now they got to do some backtracking.
And I think he asked more questions about it. That's why I think he's annoyed too. And I think he's bothered by it a little bit. Because once you got over that shit and everything, all right, you guys mended, all right, cool. Now this shit comes back up, or if you hear some more, I'm saying some more information that wasn't, I'm saying that you wasn't privy to the first time you got it, and now it's like, hold on, you said something about this, or you should call it that. Let's talk about it more. Let's go back to, I'm saying, to what we was talking about. So I think more information was probably revealed too, because he didn't look like he looked okay with it, but he looked like he was basically kind of putting on the front a little bit. I think he's a little bit sour by it.
I think you're buying the bullshit. I think you're buying the bullshit. This is not a case of an affair. This is not a case of a broken marriage.
I'm not saying that.
This is not a case of people's feelings getting hurt. It's not none of that. This is a case of weird relationship shit.
No.
And when it gets exposed, niggas gotta backtrack it. Will knew what was going on with them. He knew. Jada knew he knew. August knew he knew. But now August got an album coming out. He's blowing the whistle.
August thought it would be more. And probably at the same time, Jada probably told him, yo, at any given time, yo, this thing could go away. So right now, I don't know what it is. It's going to be whatever it is and developed into something stronger, some relationship things and shit like that. Now the fact that she cut it off, I don't think August can handle it that well, and that's why he's putting that shit out there.
And that could be too, like, it could be that he thought it was something more than it would be. Like, you know, every side piece thinks that they could be the main piece.
Right. You know
what I mean?
But to say, look at the way he's talking to her, especially with the Angela Yee interview. This person, yo, he's talking about her like he truly loves this woman. Like he worships the ground she walks on. And for her to just be like, oh, it was a little entanglement. It was a, you know what I'm saying? It was just a little, yeah, it was a relationship. But she's not speaking on it as passionately as him. So so there's something between that. Either it was basically he got way more involved than he should have, or basically Will stepped in and was like, yo, I want my wife back. And we're gonna work this shit out, and this is what it is. Because she ain't speaking on it like that, but at the same time, he looks bothered. So, yo, man, I think it's way more than what it is. But I mean, yeah.
I think that all that happened was it got brought to light. That's it. I don't think Will got on some I want my wife back shit. I don't think it was no scandalous shit to it. I think this is just the way they get down. Will Smith is definitely fucking Margot Robbie and motherfucking Rosario Dawson. He's definitely fucking those girls. And I believe that he's definitely having like an entanglement with them. Definitely. But they know what it is and they're shut up.
And also it goes back to what I said. Men fuck women for ego, women do it for emotions. My thing is, Will was probably on them saying on some shit like, yo, y'all know what it is. This is just whatever. It's not going to be nothing, and that's what it is. Cool. So the fact he looks over here, oh, Jada, how you doing? Damn, you in a relationship? Like, you guys are kind of taking this a little bit more serious and everything like that. I'm over here just doing whatever this. But you over here taking it a little serious. Hold on for a minute. Let me reevaluate this situation because I'm not ready to let you leave yet. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like that too, because he was basically saying at the end of the video, he was like, well, I got to get you back. She was like, no, you ain't getting nothing back. No, we had too many of those. Something like that, she said. And I was like, oh, okay, so he definitely did his whatever.
Yeah.
And of course you know he did his whatever. He fucking Will Smith. Of course. But I'm saying, that's fucking Will Smith.
When she said we had too many of those, I think she's talking about early on in their relationship. Because I think now in their relationship, this is just how they get down. You do your thing, I do my thing.
Nah, because basically it's like, why would they separate? Why would they separate and why would they? Because
every separation ain't got to do with cheating.
I'm not saying that, but
what I'm saying to you is they could have had problems elsewhere in their relationship that got nothing to do with them fucking around. Which would have been like, oh, we're separated. It ain't just, oh, I'm separated because he don't know how to keep his dick to himself. It could be we're separated because we're not happy in everything else in our relationship. I wholeheartedly believe there's no way Will Smith is as cool as he's being right now unless this is old news to him.
You know, or you know what?
Old news to him.
I got another theory, right? You ever see Will Smith's you ever see his interview on the Breakfast Club with Martin when they was promoting Bad Boys for Life?
Yeah. So
Charlamagne asked him a question about were you ever jealous of Jada and Pop's relationship?
Yeah.
He was like he said he was very, very jealous of it.
Yeah.
You know. Now, and he was basically he was basically saying like the way she loved him, I don't think she'll ever be able to love. He's like, I don't think she'll ever be able to give me love the way she loved him.
Right.
That's one, right? So now, come August Alsina, how he's talking about going with an entanglement. He was like, no relationship save.
You're breaking up, man. Tell them kids get off the internet.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. The way I'm looking at it, like the reason why I feel that he's bothered is because she's probably looking or probably had some type of feeling about Alsina the way she did with Pop. And he probably sees that or probably senses that love that she had for Pop, it was kind of like the same energy she was giving to Alsina. And that's why he's kind of bothered by it. Because if you look at, because if you hear how she was talking about, oh, we had a very sick kid, it started like this, and it's like, nigga, there's more, I'm hearing something different.
I disagree, homeboy. I think that us as normal people are putting our normal people mentality onto these weirdos. And I really think this was a publicity stunt for August Alsina. And Will Smith and Jada are doing what celebrities do in order to not tarnish their image, because the secret is out that they really do have an open marriage. That's all this is. Nobody's feelings are hurt. They're not regular people.
I don't think that's even like a secret that they have.
It's not a secret, but it's not out there. Now it's out there. So they're trying to reel it back in. That's it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's probably a Hollywood thing too, a rich people thing too.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is, we looking at the thing like, damn, that nigga's hurting. And don't get me wrong, there's definitely some form of emotion for everybody involved, because we're dealing with sex and love and shit like that. There's some form of emotion in it. But on the whole, August Alsina is doing a publicity stunt to sell a record.
No, I don't think so. Cause you know why? Niggas ain't even talking about the record. What's the name of his record? They
don't gotta talk about the record. They're talking about him. That's all that matters. No publicity is bad publicity. They don't gotta talk about the record. The record. So why is he even getting interviewed? Why is he even back talking to people now? Because he got a record.
Because he's a young nigga, and I'm saying want to tell me about nigga who don't want props for sleeping with Jada, especially when she married to Will Smith.
But so is that why he was getting interviewed?
Nigga, I don't know, but he has a relationship.
My point is he's getting interviewed because he has a record coming out. That's the only reason why he's back.
Definitely. I think that's something to do with it. But at the same time, I think it's something that he wanted. I don't know.
These motherfuckers ain't real people, man. They're celebrities.
I know that.
They're not real people. We can't give them our real people sensibilities.
I definitely know that.
These motherfuckers got caught with their weird relationship, and they don't want that image out there, so they're trying to reel it back in. Which I don't have a problem with it, because I know motherfuckers that ain't celebrities that live like that. But I mean, we all know the dude or the chick who knows that their other person is out there fucking around, but doesn't give a shit until everybody else finds out about it.
Everybody else finds out.
Like we all know that. We all know people like that.
It's always something like that. But yeah, man. So, to switch gears, speaking of reboots, right? There was a movie. Oh man.
When was we speaking of reboots?
Nah, I'm sorry. I'm speaking in my head.
No doubt.
Reboots, right? How do you feel about? Hold on. What was the movie? I hope I wrote it down. Hold on. Didn't write it down. But anyways, how do you feel about a reboot? Having a classic movie that's a reboot, right? Or not so classic movie. Let's say a cult classic movie. Having them redoing it, them rebooting it, but change every single character to a black character.
Like The Wiz.
Well, that was just a version. It wasn't a reboot. It was a version. It was literally called the black version.
That's literally a reboot.
No.
What do you mean? They take the movie, recast it with all black people. That's The Wiz. So how do I feel about that?
There was one specific movie though, but that's when I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. I forgot what movie. It was like,
hey, bro, you just described The Wiz, okay? And I don't think The Wiz is the only movie that's done it, but that's the first movie that came to mind. And I don't know. I don't have a problem with that.
It was one movie. Oh, I forgot what movie it was. Yeah, I forgot.
Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Nope.
Was the black version of Can't Buy Me Love.
I know that. And it didn't work.
No, because Nick Cannon's a clown. Yo, it's funny to me how motherfuckers will put things together that don't go together. like I'm going to go off on a little bit of a rant here. People will say, can we stop calling Nick Cannon a clown? He's done this, he's done that, he's done this, he's done that. Nick Cannon is an amazing man.
Yes.
He's done wonderful things for Black folks.
Yes.
He's a millionaire. He put people on. He's said some very intelligent things and made some valuable points. He's still a fucking clown. You can be two things.
And I fuck with Nick.
You can be two things. He's a fucking clown.
I fuck with Nick.
Would you go see a Nick Cannon movie? If Nick Cannon put out a movie, it wasn't in it, you would be like, I don't know about that movie. Nick Cannon is a clown. If Nick Cannon, if motherfucking Michael Jackson and Prince put out an album that was produced by Nick Cannon, you'd be like, I don't know about that. Tell me you wouldn't. Tell me you wouldn't.
It's like, I can't say clown, but I don't know.
You can be an influential, powerful, positive person and still be corny.
There's some corn on it. There's some corn on it. Yo, I watched the movie King of the Dance Hall.
I didn't.
It was one of those days, you know. Come on, you know how I do it.
Yeah, so, I know how you do. You always go, it's not that bad.
Oh, the story was great. The story was good. The story was good. It was okay, but it's
and look, I liked Underclassmen or whatever that movie was called.
Oh, when he was like
I liked that movie.
Didn't see it.
I liked it. I thought it was. I mean, it was kind of trash, but I thought the cheesiness and the trashiness was perfect. I fucked with it.
Is it? I don't know. It's like yeah. There's some element of corn to it. It's just like
yes.
It's not smooth. Like oh man, what was it? Man,
Love Don't Cost a Thing. Love Don't Cost a Thing would have been a great movie if motherfucking Lorenz Tate was in it or something. Like,
would have been a little bit better. Oh my man, Fool. What's his name? Fool. Brandon something.
Brandon Nunez? Or did he play Nunez?
He did play Nunez. It was Brandon something. But nah, like for instance, that nigga had the
like Omarion.
Huh?
Like Omarion.
Omarion would, he would have been a perfect.
No. Omarion's a clown.
No,
yo,
it's like
Omarion played that whole "my wife is fucking around with my dudes" thing. He played that shit like a G. He's still a clown. Yo, you know Omarion is a clown when I was in a room full of Black women watching the BET Awards. Omarion gets on stage, a bunch of people get on stage, and for some reason Omarion starts dancing. One of the girls in the room goes, Omarion need to sit his ass down. Don't nobody care about all that dancing.
Like Hammer. Hammer was doing that with Jay-Z. He started popping, started locking.
Yo, when your fan base clowns you, you're a clown.
Yo, nah, my thing was, when the nigga he was rocking, Nick Cannon was rocking the bulletproof vest with the mask.
Looking like that illest motherfucking character on Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. Because if I would have seen that nigga on Mortal Kombat, I'm picking this nigga. He looks awesome.
Picking him first. Look like he just throw bombs and shit, something like that.
Yeah.
Yo, so there's an interview with Nick Cannon and Nori. And so Nori's kind of clowning him. He's like, yo, what you got that vest on for? He's like, Nick, I don't like you with that on. He's like, I don't think it's real out here for you like that. He's like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's real out here for you like that. If it was on me, okay, cool. But on you, Nick, I mean, yo, I was dying. He was like, yo,
that show Wildin' Out is corny as fuck. That show is corny as fuck. Like in the first couple years it was out, Cat Williams was on there, Corey Holcomb was on there. Some of the dudes on there were funny. Even though I thought the show was corny, I thought some of the dudes on there was kind of funny. Now it's, oh my God.
I mean, they do some things that are a little bit more, reaching and everything. But my thing, I don't think Wild 'N Out's corny. It's just not for me. It ain't for me. I can't say it's corny, but it's not for me because there's some shit on there that they do is hilarious. Family Reunion is fucking hilarious. I don't care what you say. And some of the shit, how they make certain songs, not bad. Comes with talent, not bad. But I can't come around and say it's corny. This is not for me.
You seem like one of them niggas that'll go to one of them shows with the dude with the cross on his head and the dude with the beard and the other dude, I don't know his name. I know one of the dudes' name is Los.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
They go on tour and they don't have any plans. They just kind of stand on stage and make jokes.
Them niggas is funny. Fuck you. Them niggas is funny as shit. Hell no. Nigga, have you listened to their podcast? Didn't even know. Exactly. Shout out to 85.
So I watched a couple of excerpts from what they do, and that shit is not funny, bro.
What, the show?
The whatever they do.
Oh, the live show.
That live show that they do, that shit is not funny.
Nah, you didn't see the right ones.
That shit is not funny, bro.
You didn't see the right
all the jokes that they make on there, you see coming a mile away. If you and your niggas get together and make jokes, you seen their show 20 years ago. Like if you have black friends and you guys sit around and make jokes, quality jokes, you've already seen their show 20 years ago. That shit is corny.
I mean, what that is, when you look at it, is you could say it's kind of an extension of a lower grade of Def Comedy Jam. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking way.
Nigga, Def Comedy Jam, the new shit, the new generation, wasn't as popping as original.
Their show has a certain audience, and it works for that audience. Cool, but that shit is not funny. That shit is not interesting. Like, and I don't even think, truthfully, I don't think the niggas on stage think that the shit is funny. Like, I know the one dude with the beard, he has like a full Beth.
I think it's Carlos Miller. That's his name, Carlos Miller.
I don't know, but he's on Wild 'N Out too.
You got the rest like this, kind of sound like Jesus.
No, not that dude. The other dude.
Because the other dude's Carlos Miller.
The other dude.
Yeah.
So it's the dude with the cross on his head.
That's DC Young Fly.
Yep.
Carlos.
The dude Los. I don't know. I know he's the one. He has like a scraggly beard. And then that's another dude with a full black dot.
See, I know it's Carlos Miller, it's DC Young Fly, and the other guy.
So the other dude, I'm almost certain that he thinks that the shit is corny. I'm almost certain that he thinks that it ain't funny.
I seen some of the clips. The clips that I saw, they were kind of funny. But I get what you're saying.
DC Young Fly is not funny.
He's not funny. But like this, 90% of the time he's not. But that 10%, yo, had me fucking dying.
Nigga, I saw Friday 20 years ago. Smokey was funny.
No, Smokey was definitely funny.
So this nigga ain't nothing but a fake Smokey.
Nigga, I'm not saying he's hilarious. I just said, he's funny sometimes.
All I'm saying is, whatever he says something funny, I thought about it maybe the same time he did. So it's like, it doesn't catch me. Cause like, and I'll think about it as like, oh, that's that. I'm not gonna say that joke because that joke is kind of played to death. He says it, and everyone goes crazy. You didn't
see the skit when he was driving in the car with his boy and he was freestyling, and he was driving and he was like, yeah.
But you telling me you wasn't doing that 15 years ago?
Right.
But that's my point, son. That shit is beat.
All right. But
that shit was funny when he was like, and then he came back. That shit was. That shit was funny, but that shit was tired, bro. Me and you used to do shit like that 15 years ago.
That's why it was so funny to me, because I was like, yo, me and D be doing the same shit. You like, what'd you say? Nah, I'm joking. Something like that. I'm like, yo, like the shit we was doing with your mom and your dad. You was like, oh, nigga, walk around in the house coat. I respect laugh on my stroke.
But that's my point, bro. Like, I think the comedy they do is for people that don't know shit. Like people that
But I'm not gonna turn around and say the shit is corny or it's not funny just because we fucking know the shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's not funny, bro.
Just because it's old to us, I'm not gonna turn around and call it corny or call it whack, whatever. The thing is, we know about that. These niggas saying, yo, you gotta understand, there's a whole generation that doesn't know any of this shit that we're saying, any of the shit that we did. And I guarantee if we find something from our past and everything like that, and we exploit the shit, we can make fucking millions. We don't know what it is yet, but I guarantee we look hard enough and find it, we'll find that shit. But what I'm basically saying is that now with the, with the whole computer age, the internet and everything like that, you got shit that fucking we grew up on, that shit that raised us, especially Def Comedy Jam, with all these top fucking comedians that are now icons and freaking godfathers of comedy. We grew up on it. So it's kind of almost selfish for us to be like, yo, I'm saying that's whack when we came up on it and we already received that. So yeah, I'll let them niggas enjoy that, soak it up, whatever. But I'm not gonna turn around and say that shit was corny or that shit's tired, whatever.
Then you don't got it, because I will.
You can do that. You can do that. It's just funny because it's like, just like my kids will come up to me and be like, oh, what you know about this? And I'm like, what? You're like, nigga, we've been doing that. What are you talking about? How do you know that? I'm like, so nothing existed before you was born, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's that. So that's that. That's the way I look at it. So that's why I can't turn around and say, oh, this is tired and everything like that, because I understand there's a whole generation that hasn't seen what we saw, because we came up in the dopest fucking era. We created the dopest fucking shit that's still prevalent to this motherfucking day, and now niggas is getting a taste of it. All I'm asking you, you give us our fucking flowers. That's it. Our generation.
It is wick, whack.
I'm just saying.
But I mean, I don't think we deserve our props, because I feel like if we would have grinded, we'd be the niggas on stage. So you know what I mean? So I don't feel like we owe anything they owe us anything. I just feel like I'm not going to be a fan of it because I think I'm more clever. I think I did what you did 20 years ago, so I can't support it.
Well, the only thing to do right now is to show and prove. That's the only thing we could do right now. Is show and prove, especially if we came up in that golden era. Show them how the golden era shit works. But the whole thing is finding the formula on how it works, because the people that run shit right now are the young kids. They dictate what's hot. They dictate what's and what's going on. But at the same time, there's our generation, there's our age group that are kind of savvy enough to navigate through social media and see that. So there is a platform. I'm saying there is a platform for that. We just need to find that niche and how to get it out there like that.
Right. Yeah, I feel you.
But yeah, man. Yeah, we can end it right there. Or was there anything that you want to talk about? From last week, you said something that you want to talk about something.
I don't remember.
Okay. Oh, okay. I guess. Well, anyways, yo, it's your man Cobra Karate. Usually sipping on that brown. I'm about to get it, about to attack it now. You know what I'm saying?
It's your man D-Mobile across the global. I changed my name on here last week. How did it get changed back?
I don't know. You probably didn't save it. You probably just changed it for this particular.
That's that bullshit.
That's what you probably did. But that's all right. But I take them saying I blurred it out anyway, so it don't matter.
See, now it says mobile across the global, bitch.
Oh, see? Go. There you go. I gotta take out that dot.
Anyway, should be D-Mobile across the global.
Another thing too, man. You need to start getting a little bit more active on that BarelyWatching IG, man.
Right. You're right. I will.
You need to do something.
No, you're right. No arguments there.
But anyways, we out of here. Peace.
Peace, motherfuckers.
And we won't have to find